Welcome to Behind the Artifact, where we explore the stories behind materials held in distinctive collections and archives. I'm Megan Firestone, head of Distinctive Collections and Archives, and today we're taking a closer look at the life and legacy of Paul Laurence Dunbar, a poet, novelist, and one of the most influential Black writers of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. Born on June 27, 1872, in Dayton, Ohio, Paul Laurence Dunbar was the son of formerly enslaved parents. His father, Joshua Dunbar, escaped slavery and later fought in the Civil War. His mother, Matilda, instilled in him a love for storytelling and education, values that would shape his literary voice. In 1892, a former teacher invited him to speak at the Western Association of Writers Convention in Dayton. His reading captivated poet James Newton Matthews, who praised Dunbar's talent in an article that circulated across the Midwest. Encouraged by this attention, Dunbar self-published his first poetry collection, Oak and Ivy, in 1893. The book included both dialect poetry and standard English verse. One of the most well-known poems, Sympathy, expresses the struggles of Black Americans in post-slavery society. That same year, Dunbar continued writing while attending the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. There, he met civil rights leader Frederick Douglass, who recognized his talent and publicly praised his work. In 1898, he published his first short story collection, Folks from Dixie, offering an unflinching look at racial prejudice in post-emancipation America. That same year, he published Lyrics of the Hearthside, another well-received poetry collection. Dunbar was a master of both formal English poetry and dialect verse, poems written in the speech patterns of formerly enslaved people. This duality allowed him to speak to different audiences, though he often felt conflicted about being known primarily for dialect poetry. He was also one of the first Black writers to make a living solely from his writing, a major accomplishment at the time. Distinctive Collections holds a number of works written by Paul Laurence Dunbar, including many of those discussed earlier. One work that we wanted to mention is Poems of Cabin and Field, published in 1899. It is a collection of 8 previously published poems. The book features decorative elements by Alice Cordelia Morse, a prominent New York book designer of the late 19th century. She created a symmetrical arts and crafts inspired cover design, incorporating southern trumpet vine flowers to reflect the landscape surrounding Hampton Institute. Interior decorations were also drawn from local flora and fauna, including cotton and tobacco plants, peanuts, corn, and even raccoons and rabbits. The photographs used in the book are from the Hampton Institute Camera Club. The items discussed, plus many more, are available at Distinctive Collections and Archives located in the Smith Library Center at Southwestern University. We encourage you to come in and explore.